All right, we are pleased to be joined by Bay FC head coach Emma Coates. We'll let her heading into this weekend's match against Angel City FC, and then we'll go ahead and open it up to questions, Emma.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for coming, guys. Another exciting week for us. It's always nice to come off the back of off 3 points. The girls are in a good place. We're obviously some bits we want to tidy up on. We're just excited for the next game.
Paula Maruri, Tentene, San Francisco, California. Nice to see you again. You guys will be facing Angel City at home, your first California Classico,
Yeah.
your first game. Now, how important was last weekend's victory for this weekend? Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think in terms of building confidence in what we're trying to do, I think it was really important. The girls were obviously in a good place. It was a game that we obviously dominated the ball in more, so there's some bits that we're going to be challenged with different this weekend. But everyone's just ready for the game now.
At this moment, do you think there's a difference between pre-season and regular season? And how do you see the growth of the team so far?
Yeah, I wouldn't say, I think I keep coming back to once we're trying to build the identity and the style of what we're trying to do, I wouldn't say there's huge differences. The difference is can we stick to what we want to do while we're under pressure in a game. And again, I thought we did that well against Denver, and that's another opportunity this weekend to put that to the test.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Reviewing last week's match, and now you're facing an Angel team that did not allow any goals. What is kind of your plan for that matchup?
I guess that the plan is to go and win the game, win it well. We want to go and get hold of the ball and make sure that we're challenging their back line in different ways. And we know it's going to be hard to score. It's the hardest part of the game in any game, and even if you're against 10 players like we experienced at the weekend. So the plan is to put up a good performance, stay true to what we want to do, dominate the ball, try and press them higher up the pitch. There'll be areas that we have to control what they want to do, but I think it's just going to be another good game.
So for you personally, because I know in the press conference you're like, I'm going to review this later. Now that you've had the time, what do you think was one of the strengths for the team so far? I know they were down 10. So.
Yeah, I think one of the strengths is the way that we wanted to dominate the ball and keep being brave trying to get on it. It's really hard when you play against a low block, and I thought they were really disciplined with staying in their structure and defending so low. Is having the patience to want to try and work the block in different ways, whether we're going through it, around it, over it, staying inside the shape. And I thought we did that well, and we tried to keep creating opportunities. And on another day, I thought we created at least 2 opportunities we should have scored from, maybe 3. On another day, it's just the final execution, final pass, final shot, final decision, whatever it might be. But the positive is that we're getting in those opportunities a hell of a lot more.
Thank you.
Coach, congrats on the big win.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned identity. You mentioned some bits to tidy up.
Yeah.
Was there any part of the identity building process that you felt like we've got a long way to go with this part specifically?
I wouldn't say we've got long. I think different games give you different problems and different challenges and different opportunities to see different things. And I think what the Denver game gave us a chance to see was, were we able to dominate the ball against a mid to low block, and we were able to create opportunities. And I think that's the pleasing thing. I think we're still developing connections and rhythm, particularly in the final third, and some of that comes with confidence as well. And from an out of possession point of view, that game was more around, we had the plan to start the game, not necessarily the plan changed, but the opportunity to see certain things and be challenged in certain areas changed, because obviously they had to adjust significantly. So I think that game we probably learned a lot around how we control transitions, and we know how important that is for this league.
Was there a stat that you were really happy to see?
Data's part of the story. It's not all the story, and I think when we went through some of the data and some of the benchmarking process that we have, I think what was really nice is we hit a lot of our internal targets. It was nice to dominate the ball. We had decent XG. We had really good progression rates through the third and good territory across the game. So I think there probably isn't just one data or metric that was nice to see. I think what was nice is that the areas that we want to see and that connect to how we want to play, those are the areas that we delivered in.
And then in the post-game presser, you seem kind of 2 minds. Great to get a win. It's hard to win games in the league for sure, but circumstances, a winnable game. And you seem to sort of be balancing that in real time.
Yeah.
How do you sort of manage that and permeate that out in terms of a message to the team?
Yeah, the message is similar. We've got two things of what we want to try to achieve, and I term it as we want to win football matches, but we want to win football matches well. Did we win the football match? Yes. Did we win it well? I think there was periods that we absolutely delivered some really, really nice play. Is there some periods that we want to level up? Absolutely, but that's also part of being a coach, right? You never get, my favourite thing about football is how complex it is, and you never get a complete performance. So the fact that we're still reviewing games and not being blinded by the fact that we just won and we're happy and we're satisfied, there's always parts that we want to review and tweak.
Thanks, Coach.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Cheers, guys.